Indiana State football fall camp coverage is brought to you by U.S. Lawn, the official lawn care provider of Sycamore Athletics.
Coach Coffer, I always look at you each and every year and go, man, you got so many bodies within your position group. This year, do you feel the same way? And not just that you have bodies, but you got fast bodies and you got big bodies.
Yeah, I mean, my room is really deep as I smile because we've got some good guys in here, we got some new guys in here, some young guys, some freshmen as well that added some depth. And our older guys have been here in the program for so long, their bodies have changed, they've matured. They said they're big, fast, and they're ready to rock and roll.
You want that as a coach. You want competition. You want it to be hard to find guys to put out on the field. How much of a challenge is that going to be for? I mean, we know Dante, Dejan, Dakota, guys who have been within your program. They know where they're at, but it's much more than just those guys, right?
Oh, absolutely. People don't understand. I'm really deep right now, and it's a good problem to have. I tell the guys all the time, make my job harder by performing at a high level to make me play you. And these guys are making my job really hard right now because they're performing at a high level. Every day they're getting better and better, and it's exciting to see.
For a guy like Dante, where has he improved in your time and where you feel like, man, this year he's really going to show improvement in these areas?
His leadership is always increasing, which first and foremost, which is encouraging for him. He's one of those guys, he's a model citizen, he's a model program guy. He does everything that you want to do. His thing right now is just find his weaknesses and work on those things like until he's blue in the face, essentially. So he's working every day before practice, post-practice on those skill sets, and he's improving every day as well.
Does it look like Dakota's a guy that hasn't played in a game in almost 2 years? I mean, you look at him out on this field, he just almost already looks like a well-oiled machine.
Every day he's getting more confident, which is encouraging for him. I'm excited for him, happy for him first and foremost because he came back and he's looking good every day. I tell him to be patient with yourself and your body, listen to your body, and be ready to come back and rock and roll.
Dejan's a guy that we have seen. He's got all the potential. I've asked you this question before, just for him. What's going to be the carryover to not just be able to do it in practice, but to be able to be a guy in a game that can make that big catch along with those guys who have proven?
Yeah, I think right now he's practicing at a high level and just having that same confidence he has in practice in the game field, not think about it, let it come natural. And when he does that, it's going to be a show for somebody. So,
two guys in particular that I felt a year ago could have had more time for you were Ethan Chambers and Ethan specifically. It just seems like him, Jared, I mean, guys that just look at their bodies are just so much bigger. Yeah. What do you like about those guys where maybe necessarily their reps may not be as much as the others, but they're still putting in that work and are going to make it hard for you?
Yeah, I mean, those guys' bodies have changed so much. They were so bought in this offseason, this summer, that they look like grown men now. They came in as high schoolers, now they look like grown legit men that are ready to compete at this level in this conference. I tell the guys every time the standard's at the position. Dante is the standard, and we're trying to raise his standard as well. So these guys need to compete with that and perform at that level to be able to compete and be ready to go for their names called next.
As you press your way through the rest of camp, I'm sure part of that is, hey guys, we got to set this expectation for Dante and others. Well, what are areas you want to see your group improve on here throughout camp?
I think as a whole, I tell my guys from top to bottom, we all have to pull each other up or push each other up to the top. So find your lane and expand upon it so we can keep on maximizing each rep and each opportunity we have, get mental reps in the film room, reps in your head, reps at home. When you come on the field, you can apply that, and then we can rock and roll as well.